Welcome to Quiztopia, a place where your brain gets a chance to shine, and possibly you will earn a sweet, sweet prize. Now, let's get started. Every time a web page loads, a quiet conversation happens in the background. You don't see it, but it's the reason your browser knows what to do. What does HTTP stand for? Happy to Talk Protocol, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, Hyperlink Teleport Tunnel, or Hamster Tube Transport Map? It's the foundation of how the web moves information. It is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Yes, it defines how the web browsers and the servers request and transfer information across the internet. Quick fire. Which gas do plants primarily absorb? Carbon dioxide or oxygen? Now, photosynthesis has its preferences, and it's carbon dioxide, because plants, they absorb the carbon dioxide and then they release the oxygen. Some birds, you know, they can fly without producing the usual flapping sounds. Which one of these birds can fly the most silently? The pigeon, the duck, the hawk, or the owl? It can fly so silently because of special feathers and the edges that break up the air's turbulence. Yes, preventing the sound of the wings flapping. It's an owl that we're looking for here. Owls, they have uniquely structured feathers. And when they have reduced noise, they can hunt without being heard. Bright lights, spinning wheels, and a host with a legacy. But who has not hosted The Price is Right? Bob Barker, Drew Carey, Dennis James, or Steve Harvey? The show, it has changed eras and tones, but it always stayed firmly in the same game show tradition. However, Steve Harvey has never hosted The Price is Right. Bob Barker, he defined the show for decades. Drew Carey then took over in the modern era, and Dennis James hosted the early nighttime version. The 1960s reshaped popular music, producing songs that still define rock history decades later. But now, which song here is not from the 1960s? Hey Jude, I can't get no satisfaction. Like a Rolling Stone, a sweet child of mine. 3 of these tracks helped define the sound of the 60s. One came way later, and that is Whoa, 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 Sweet Child of Mine. Yes, released in 1987. Guns N' Roses, their breakthrough hit, became one of the biggest rock songs, but of the late 80s. Here we see the leaderboard halfway through, and it's smooth sailing for a couple of players here. Very nice points. Top 3, impressive here. But remember, we still have 5 questions left. So let's get quizzing. Quick fire. What is a serif? A small line on the letter or a printing ink formula? It's a detail in typography. It's a small line on a letter. A serif, small decorative stroke at the end of a letter form in certain typefaces. All right, it's time to see if you can get a high score and climb up that leaderboard. Russia's tallest peak. What is it? Mount Elbrus, Mount Blanc, Mount Kazbek, or Mount Ararat. Yes, feel like you got a high score on that one. You're gonna climb up this leaderboard. It is Mount Elbrus. That is Russia's highest peak. You can hear it in the mightiness, Mount Elbrus. Do you hear the people sing? What system replaced the monarchy in France in 1792? Was that an absolute monarchy, a republic, a military junta, or a feudal system? The one that replaced the monarchy was the republic, yes! In 1792, France formally abolished the monarchy and declared the republic, ending the rule of the kings. When this company rebranded in the 2010s, the symbol was meant to represent people, places, love, and belonging, all wrapped into one simple shape. The logo even got its own nickname. What was the name given to Airbnb's 2014 logo symbol? Is that the couch hugger, the bello, the global squiggle, or the pin? The redesign, it sparked global debates about what modern branding should represent. It was called the bello. Yes, it was designed to symbolize the belonging, not just accommodation. Before the fame, the rhymes, and the heavyweight belts, there was a teenager with fast hands and big ambition. Long before the world knew him by a different name, he stepped onto the Olympic stage. Yes, which country did Muhammad Ali represent at the Olympics? Is that USA, Canada, Nigeria, or Ghana? A young fighter, a global event, and a gold medal moment. Yes, with USA. The Olympic gold came before he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. Now, players, who's going home with the prizes? It's time to see the winners here today in a well-fought battle. Yes, in Quiztopia. Now, who ended up with the top 3 prizes? On the top of the leaderboard, on first, second, and third place, we had these quiz stars right here. Congratulations. Let's hear it right now in the chat for the best players. You did so well. You deserve it. But we also have more players that deserve more prizes. That is right, our wild card winners. Take a look at that. Okay, yeah, we have some wild customizations here too. Looking funky indeed. I like to see it. Congratulations to all of our winners here today. Make sure to join every day so you can win that prize. Thanks for playing along. More challenges are waiting for you in the PortalOne app, so keep it going. Good luck and happy gaming.